أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين اللهم كل وليك الحجة بن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. السلام على المهدي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. In this series, we're going to look at the verses of the Quran which are related to Imam Al-Mahdi Salamullah alayh, based on the hadiths, the narrations from the Ahlulbayt alayhum salam. Because the Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, he is piece and parcel of the Quran. We cannot separate the Ahlulbayt Salamullah alayhim from the Quran. The first verse we will discuss, and we will keep it short. We're not going to talk too much. The first chapter, or the second chapter of the Quran, chapter Al-Baqarah, in the first three verses from 1 to 3, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Alif Lam Mim, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Allah says, this is the book that has guidance for the pious, not for everybody. And then He says, who are the muttaqeen? The first trait of a muttaqi, الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ, those who believe in the unseen. A hadith from Imam As-Sadiq Salamullahi alayhi. A narrator said, I asked Imam As-Sadiq, what does this verse mean? The Imam says, Al-Muttaqun, the pious, Shi'atu Aliyin alayhi salam, are the followers of Ali alayhi salam. Wal-Ghayb, as for the unseen in this verse, he says, فَهُوَ الْحُجَّةُ الْغَائِبُ, for he is the evidence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is hidden. وَشَاهِدُ ذَلِكَ, and the Imam says, and the evidence to what I'm saying, to prove what I'm saying is correct, قَوْلُهُ تَعَالَى, the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How? He says, قُلْ إِنَّمَا الْغَيْبُ لِلَّهِ, say the unseen is for Allah. فَانْتَظِرُوا إِنِّي مَعَكُمْ مِنَ الْمُنْتَظِرِينَ, so wait, for I am also waiting like you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is waiting. We are waiting for what? For the Imam Salamullahi alayhi. So Allah is saying to them, wait. So Al-Ghayb here, Allah again, He's saying it's Imam Al-Mahdi Salamullahi alayh. In another hadith we have from Imam Sadiq Salamullah alayh, he said, when this ayah said, he says, من أقر بقيام القائم عليه السلام إنه حق. Those who affirm that the rising of the riser, the rising of the Qa'im is true, those who have firm faith in the unseen. Now, a few key points and we will end. The first point, the unseen, is like a gateway, is a threshold that a person uses, that when a person enters, he rises above the animalistic state. Because we have people who just believe in matter, they do not believe in the realm of the unseen, which is the angels, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the unseen. And there are those who believe in both. A person does not believe in the unseen, he is in the animalistic state. But once a person enters that realm, the realm of the unseen, and believes in it, he goes higher. He moves into true humanity, as we say, the encompassing humanity. Because the humanity itself has got two realms, the believing of the unseen and believing in this seen. So a person needs to believe in both. So al-muttaqi, the true believer, is the one that has these two aspects and believes into the two realms. When it comes to the unseen, we said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is considered to be unseen, and thus we believe in Allah. The angels are considered to be unseen and we believe in them. And Imam al-Mahdi Salamullah alayhi, he is unseen, we haven't seen him, but we also believe in him. And not just we believe in him, but we have certainty of his appearance. And also during the occultation phase, or the Ghaybah of the Imam alayhi salam, the believers are at danger as well. They have to be very careful of that. There are two reasons why the believers fall in danger. One is a prolonged occultation of the Imam alayhi salam. The duration is long. The further we move in time and the Imam salamullah alayhi has not appeared, the less people start to believe in the Imam alayhi salam. Even sometimes they might believe in him in terms of theoretical, but in practical they don't believe in him. They say, okay, if he comes, ahlan wa sahlan, welcome. If he doesn't come, we're not losing anything. That's not believing in the Imam alayhi salam. Because believing in the Imam means you need to seek the Imam. Believing in the Imam means that you have to find who the Imam is. It means that you need to prepare for the Imam alayhi salam. You need to do something in the outside. That's what it means to be believing in the Imam practically, not theoretically. So the further we move away from the time of occultation, the bigger the occultation gets, the less we start to believe in the Imam. That's one, the first danger, and obviously I can't talk much about this. We don't have the time. Second, doubts and suspicions raised and spread by the enemies. The enemies constantly trying to attack this concept of Mahdawiyyah. Every once in a while, we have people popping up, claiming to be the Mahdi, claiming to be ambassadors of the Mahdi, claiming to have dealt with the Mahdi alayhi salam. And the more of these people pop up, the less people start to believe in this concept as a holy concept. Anyone could come, and now you might see that in London, Abdullah Hashim and him and his gang, those scumbags, they're sitting there and he claimed to be the Imam, and he sits and women are fully uncovered and all this nonsense. The more we see of this rubbish, the more it will affect our beliefs. So we have to be very careful that at the time of the occultation, the believers, their faith is at danger. So you need to hold on to that belief of the unseen, which is Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, and you need to increase it day by day. Thank you for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.